Are you exhausted from staring at charts all day, only to end up more stressed and still losing money? Do you ever wish trading could feel simple, calm, and even enjoyable? Well, you're in the right place. In this audiobook, I'll show you how to trade less, stress less, and actually earn more, using strategies that work in real life, not just in theory. So if you're ready to stop overthinking every trade and finally create freedom through trading, stick around. This could change the way you trade forever. Introduction. Welcome to The Smarter Trader. Full audiobook, a guide designed to help you trade smarter, live freer, and stress less. Now here's what makes this different. Most trading books and gurus tell you to hustle harder, stay glued to screens, and chase every single trade. But that's exactly what leads to burnout. This audiobook flips the script. Instead of trading more, you'll learn how to trade less while getting better results. Why should you care? Because this audiobook isn't about theory. It's about real strategies, daily habits, and mindset shifts that traders actually use to escape the cycle of overtrading and finally build freedom through trading. Whether you're brand new to trading or you've been grinding for years, this audiobook will show you how to stop letting trading control your life and start letting it support the life you want. Chapter 1. Breaking Free from Overtrading. Let's start with one of the biggest traps traders fall into: overtrading. It's the silent killer of accounts, confidence, and consistency. Signs you're stuck in the overtrading cycle. You enter trades just because you're bored or afraid of missing out. You take trade after trade to make back losses. Your trading journal, if you keep one, shows dozens of random entries with no clear strategy. At the end of the day, you feel mentally drained and financially stuck. Sound familiar? If so, you're not alone. Most traders, especially beginners, fall into this exact cycle. And here's the truth. Overtrading isn't a sign that you need more knowledge. It's usually a sign you're letting emotions run the show. Spotting emotional triggers before they cost you. Revenge trading. That urge to win it back right after a loss. FOMO trading. Seeing a candle shoot up and thinking, if I don't jump in now, I'll miss the move. Greed trading. You're already in profit, but you double down without a plan because it feels good. Boredom trading. Markets are slow, so you convince yourself. One more quick trade won't hurt. Here's the key. Every time you feel that emotional pull, pause. Don't trade immediately. Step back and ask yourself, is this decision based on my plan or on my feelings? One of the simplest hacks is to set a daily trading limit, not just for losses, but for the number of trades you allow yourself. For example, 3 quality setups per day max. This way you force yourself to wait for the best opportunities instead of chasing every tick on the chart. Breaking free from overtrading isn't about stopping completely, it's about regaining control. Once you master this, every trade feels lighter, more intentional, and way less stressful. Chapter 2. Lazy but smart strategies. Now let's flip the script and talk about lazy trading. When you hear the word lazy, you might think of cutting corners or being careless. But in trading, lazy doesn't mean sloppy, it means efficient. It means doing less, but doing it smarter. What lazy trading really means: instead of watching every candle, you focus only on high-quality setups. Instead of forcing trades daily, you wait patiently for the market to come to you. Instead of juggling 20 indicators, you stick to a simple, proven system. Lazy trading is about conserving mental energy, so trading supports your life instead of consuming it. Practical strategies for low-effort but effective trades. Set and forget approach. Identify your setup, place your entry, stop loss, and target walk away. No need to babysit charts for hours. Trade higher time frames. Lazy traders love the 4 hours in daily charts. Less noise, fewer fake-outs, and more reliable trends. Focus on one setup only. Pick one pattern, like a breakout, pullback, or engulfing candle, and master it. You don't need 100 strategies. You need one that works consistently. Automate what you can. Use alerts or simple scripts to notify you when your setup appears. That way, you only look at charts when it actually matters. Case study: the trader who worked less but earned more. Meet Alex. He used to trade 30 or 40 times a week. By Friday, he was exhausted, frustrated, and barely breaking even. Then he made one change. He switched to the daily chart and only took 3 trades per week. Result? His win rate went up, his stress went down, and he actually enjoyed trading again. Alex discovered the truth. It wasn't about trading more. It was about trading better. That's the lazy trader mindset. Patience, simplicity, and quality over quantity. It may sound boring, but boring is beautiful in trading, because consistency beats excitement every single time. Chapter 3. Building Daily Habits of Discipline. Here's the truth. Trading discipline doesn't come from willpower alone. It comes from the daily habits you build. Habits that keep you consistent, focused, and calm even when the market is wild. Simple routines to avoid burnout. Pre-market routine, 10 minutes max. Review your trading plan. Set alerts instead of staring at screens. Do a quick mental check. Am I calm or am I chasing? Trade execution routine. Only take trades that match your setup checklist. Write one sentence in your journal before entering. Why am I taking this trade? If you can't answer clearly, don't click. Post-trade routine. Win or lose, review what happened. Log emotions, not just numbers. Ask, did I follow my plan or my feelings? Emotional control. Hacks for traders. The 2-trade rule. Stop trading after 2 bad trades in a row. This protects you from revenge trading spirals. The 5-minute break. Rule: whenever you feel strong emotions, anger, greed, or FOMO, step away for 5 minutes. Breathe, stretch, reset, detach from results. Focus on executing your process, not forcing profits. Winning a trade feels good, but following your plan is the real victory. Next, think of trading like fitness. One intense workout won't change your body, but consistent habits will. The same goes for discipline. Daily routines create the mental muscles that keep you steady in every market condition. Once discipline becomes a habit, you'll notice something powerful. Trading stops feeling like a fight and starts feeling like flow. Chapter 4. The Freedom Blueprint. Most traders start with a dream of freedom. Financial freedom, time freedom, life on their own terms. But somewhere along the way, they become chained to charts, glued to screens, and stressed about every tick. The irony? Instead of creating freedom, trading becomes a prison. Let's fix that. How to make trading fit your lifestyle, not dominate it. Decide what lifestyle you want before deciding how you'll trade. Do you want more free time with family? Travel? Focus on other passions? Match your trading style to that lifestyle. If you value freedom, swing trading, or higher time frames. If you enjoy fast action, structured day trading, but with strict rules. Set clear boundaries. Define trading hours. No late night chart chasing. No, just one more trade. Trading should support your life, not the other way around. A roadmap to balance wealth. Peace of mind. Simplify your strategy. One setup, one system, no confusion. Control your time, use alerts, automation, and planned breaks. Protect your energy, limit trades, sleep well, stay healthy. Define success beyond money. Success is not just profit, it's peace of mind, freedom, and consistency. Imagine this. You trade 3 times a week. Your rules are simple. Your system is clear. Instead of being a slave to the charts, you spend afternoons with family, evenings with friends, weekends fully free, and your trading account still grows slowly, steadily, stress-free. That's the freedom blueprint. When you start trading this way, something shifts. You stop asking, how much can I make today? And start asking, how can trading give me the life I want? That's when trading becomes not just profitable, but truly meaningful. Chapter 5. Mastering risk like a casino. If there's one secret that professional traders understand and amateurs ignore, it's this. Trading is not about predicting, It's about managing probabilities. In other words, stop trying to be right all the time. Instead, think like a casino. Why pros? Think in probabilities, not predictions. Casinos don't know the outcome of a single roulette spin, but they know the odds. With thousands of spins, the house edge guarantees profits. Trading is the same. You don't need to win every trade. You just need the math to work over time. Heal the mindset shift. Stop asking, will this trade win? And start asking, if I take this trade 100 times, will I be profitable? The 3 pillars of risk management. Position sizing. Never risk your whole account on one trade. A pro risks 1–2% of their account per trade. Example, if you have $1,000, risk only $10, 20 per trade. Stop losses. A stop loss isn't weakness, it's protection, and it's how you cap a bad trade before it destroys you. Without stop losses, you're gambling, not trading. Risk per trade. Always know your risk before you enter. Ask, if I'm wrong, how much will I lose? Can I sleep at night with that number? If the answer is no, don't take the trade. The casino analogy. Picture yourself as the casino owner. Players, the market, come and go. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. But because you manage your edge and your risk, you always come out ahead long term. That's the difference between a professional trader and a gambler. Mastering risk won't make every trade a winner, but it guarantees you'll still be here tomorrow, next month, and next year. And survival is the first step to success in trading. Remember, casinos don't chase quick wins. They play the long game, and so should you. Chapter 6. Emotional Armor. How to stay calm in chaos. Every trader knows this. The hardest battles aren't on the charts. They're in your mind. Fear, greed, and FOMO can destroy even the best strategy. That's why you need emotional armor. Techniques for handling fear, greed, and FOMO. Fear shows up as hesitation or cutting profits too early. Fix. Trade with money you can afford to lose and always set stops. Fear fades when risk is controlled. Greed, the voice that says, one more trade, just double it, keep going. Fix. Predefine your profit target. Take the win, walk away. FOMO. Fear of missing out when a candle shoots up. Fix. Remind yourself, there will always be another trade. Missing one setup doesn't end your journey. Detach from outcomes. Focus on process. Amateurs obsess over single wins and losses. Pros only care about this question. Did I follow my plan? A losing trade that followed your rules, success. A winning trade that broke your rules, failure. This mental shift is what makes consistency possible. Your visualization breathing hacks before taking trades. 30-second reset. Close your eyes, inhale slowly for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Repeat twice. This calms your nervous system before you hit buy or sell. Future self-visualization. Picture yourself 1 year from now. Calm, consistent, profitable. Ask, would that version of me take this trade? And outcome detachment. Before entering, say aloud, I accept the risk. This trade doesn't define me. With emotional armor, the chaos of the market doesn't control you anymore. You become calm in the storm. And when you can stay calm, you can stay consistent. That's the superpower that separates survivors from those who burn out. Chapter 7. Building an Edge, Your Secret Weapon. If you remember only one thing from this audiobook, let it be this. Every profitable trader has an edge. Without it, you're just guessing. With it, you're playing a game where the odds are tilted in your favor. What an edge really means in trading. An edge isn't about predicting the future. It's about having a statistical advantage over time. Example, your setup wins 55% of the time with 1 reward to risk. That's an edge. It doesn't guarantee every trade will win, but it ensures that over hundreds of trades, you'll come out ahead. Think of it like counting cards in blackjack. The casino doesn't care if they lose a single hand. They care that the math favors them over the long run. How to test and refine one strategy. Until it works, pick one setup. Maybe it's breakouts, moving average crossovers, or engulfing candles. Keep it simple. Back test it. Go through old charts and see how it performs over 5,100 trades. Forward test, small trade. It lived with tiny size to check consistency. Refine the rules. Notice patterns. Which times of day work best? Which markets? Which conditions? Scale up. Once it proves profitable, slowly increase your risk. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. A system that wins slightly more than it loses with good risk management is enough to build wealth over time. Why copying others blindly never lasts? Someone else's strategy might not fit your psychology. If you don't believe in the system, you'll abandon it at the first losing streak. True confidence comes only from testing, refining, and owning your edge. Your edge is your secret weapon. It's not flashy. It's not about predicting every candle. It's about stacking the odds just enough in your favor, then letting time and discipline do the rest. Build your edge and you'll never trade blind again. Chapter 8. Patience as a superpower. One of the hardest lessons in trading is this. Sometimes the best trade you can take is no trade at all. Patience isn't just a nice skill, it's a superpower. Why waiting is often the hardest skill in trading. Most traders crave action. The silence between setups feels unbearable. The brain tricks you. If I'm not trading, I'm not progressing. But the truth is, trading less often, only when the odds are in your favor, can be far more profitable than chasing every flicker on the chart. Remember, in trading, quality always beats quantity. In How to Avoid Chasing, by learning the art of sitting still, set trade alerts. Let the market come in to you instead of forcing trades. Use a watch list. Focus on a handful of quality setups instead of scanning endlessly. Trade fewer time frames. The lower the time frame, the more noise. Waiting on the higher time frame keeps you disciplined. Redefine success. Success isn't I traded today. Success is I only traded when my setup appeared. Example, the patient trader meets Sarah. In her first year, she traded daily, sometimes 10-15 times in a single session. Her account drained fast. Then she switched her focus. Only one trade per week, but with strict rules. She waited days for her setup. Sometimes it never came, but when it did, she traded with confidence. Over time, her win rate improved, her stress dropped, and her account grew. Sarah learned that waiting wasn't weakness. It was power. And in her, patience is what separates gamblers from professionals. The amateur needs constant action. The pro knows that opportunities will always return. When you learn to wait, you stop chasing the market and start letting the market come to you. Chapter 9. Thinking in years, not days. If you want to win in trading, here's the mindset shift you must make. Stop thinking in days and start thinking in years. Daily results don't matter. Long-term consistency does. Why daily results don't matter. One losing day doesn't make you a bad trader. One winning day doesn't make you a genius. What matters is, can you follow your plan week after week, year after year? The pros measure success in thousands of trades, not single outcomes. Compound growth explained in simple terms. Imagine you risk 1% of your account per trade and average just 2% monthly growth. That doesn't sound exciting, right? But over 5 years, your account can more than double, without stress, without gambling. This is the magic of compounding. Small, consistent gains snowball into life-changing results. The amateur chases quick riches. The professional respects compounding. How to shift from get rich quick to build wealth slow. Set long-term goals. Focus on where you want to be in 3-5 years, not tomorrow. Redefine winning. Following your process, not chasing big profits. Track progress monthly. Look at growth month to month, not trade to trade. Celebrate survival. If you're still in the game, you're already ahead of most traders. Perspective example. Imagine 2 traders. Trader A doubles their account in a month, then blows it all up by month 2. Trader B grows their account 2% a month for 3 years. Who wins? Trader B, every time. The tortoise always beats the hare in trading. When you zoom out and think in years, the noise of daily wins and losses fades away. You stop obsessing over single trades and start building real wealth. That's how trading goes from a stressful hustle to a steady, sustainable path to freedom. Chapter 10. The Trader's Lifestyle Design. Trading isn't just about charts. It's about the life you build around it. Because what's the point of financial freedom if you're too stressed, unhealthy, or distracted to enjoy it? Beyond charts. Fitness, sleep, mindset, environment. Fitness, a strong body supports a strong mind. Even 20 minutes of daily exercise sharpens focus and reduces stress. Sleep, no trade is worth sacrificing clear thinking. The best traders guard their rest like capital. Mindset. Start your day with intention. Journaling, affirmations, or a simple morning routine. Environment. Your space shapes your performance. A cluttered desk, a cluttered mind. Creating a workspace that keeps you focused. One clean screen beats 5 noisy ones. Add natural light if possible. Your brain performs better. Use a comfortable chair and ergonomic setup. Physical pain leads to mental mistakes. Keep trading tools simple. Too many indicators, decision fatigue. How to balance trading, family, and personal goals. Set boundaries. Define trading hours and stick to them. When you're with family, be fully present. Automate where possible. Alerts, journaling tools, or even bots can save you time. Schedule personal time. Treat workouts, hobbies, or family dinners with the same respect as trading sessions. Measure more than money. Track your happiness, health, and freedom, not just profits. Example. The balanced trader, meet Daniel. He used to pull all-nighters trading, ignoring his health and family. His account grew, but his life fell apart. Then he shifted, set strict trading windows, got back to the gym, and created a dedicated workspace. His results improved, not just in trading, but in life. Daniel learned that trading is a tool for freedom, not a cage. Your lifestyle is the ultimate strategy. A trader who is healthy, rested, and balanced will always outperform the one who is tired, stressed, and chaotic. Build a life that trading supports, not one it destroys. Chapter 11. Journaling like a pro. Here's a truth that separates amateurs from professionals. Every great trader keeps a journal. Not because it's exciting, but because it works. Journaling is the most underrated trading tool you'll ever use. Why journaling matters. The market is a mirror. It reflects your habits, strengths, and weaknesses. Without journaling, you repeat the same mistakes without noticing. With journaling, you see patterns, sharpen your edge, and grow faster than 90% of traders. What gets tracked gets improved. How to track. Trades, emotions, and patterns without overwhelm. Keep it simple. A good trading journal only needs 4 things. The trade entry, exit, lot size. The reason why you took it, setup, strategy, or impulse. The emotion, how you felt. Calm, FOMO, fear, overconfident. The lesson. What you do differently next time. That's it. 4 lines per trade, no overcomplication. Example of a simple daily journal entry. Trade, EUR/USD, long at 1.1050, comma, closed at 1.1100, plus 50 pips. Reason. Breakout of resistance with volume confirmation. Emotion. Nervous. Entered earlier than I wanted. Lesson. Next time, wait for candle close. That one entry tells a complete story, and when you review 20 or 8 on 30 like this, your blind spots become obvious. How reviewing builds self-awareness and an edge. Reviewing weekly helps you see if you're following your system or sabotaging yourself. You'll notice patterns. Maybe most losses come from trading late at night or from ignoring stop losses. Over time, your journal becomes your personal textbook, a roadmap of what works for you. This is how you build your own edge, by learning from yourself, not just others. The market doesn't hand out report cards. Your journal does. If you want to grow, you must become your own coach. Journaling may feel boring at first, but it's the fastest way to stop trading blind and start trading with clarity. Chapter 12. The Power of Simplicity. Here's a secret most traders never learn. Complexity kills. The more indicators, signals, and strategies you pile onto your charts, the less clarity you have. Simplicity isn't weakness, it's power. Why complex strategies kill traders. Complexity leads to hesitation. Too many signals, too much confusion. More tools, more contradictions. One indicator says buy, another says sell. The result? Paralysis, second-guessing, and overtrading. The market already creates noise. You don't need to add more. The pro knows less is more. A clear plan beats a cluttered screen every time. The 80-20th principle in trading. 80% of your profits usually come from 20% of your setups. Instead of trying to master everything, focus on the few patterns or strategies that consistently work for you. Ask yourself, which setups give me confidence? Which ones drain me? Double down on the strong ones. Cut the rest. Case study, the indicator collector. Meet Ravi. When he started, he had 10+ indicators on his charts. MACD, RSI, Bollinger Bands, Fibonacci, moving averages, you name it. Every trade felt like a guessing game because signals constantly clashed. After frustration, he stripped everything back. Just price action, one moving average. That's it. With simplicity, he finally had clarity. He doubled his consistency in 6 months, not by adding more, but by removing clutter. And Ravi learned, clarity beats complexity. Minimalist trading, maximum freedom. Fewer strategies, less screen time. And cleaner charts, faster, clearer decisions. Simplicity frees you to focus on discipline, patience, and risk management, the real skills of trading. Minimalism in trading isn't boring, it's freedom. When you remove the noise, you see the truth. The market doesn't reward the trader with the fanciest tools. It rewards the trader with the clearest mind. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Chapter 13. Adapting to changing markets. Here's the truth. Markets never stay the same. They trend, they range, they get volatile, they go quiet. If your strategy never evolves, eventually the market will eat you alive. Adaptability isn't optional, it's survival. Markets evolve. Your strategy must too. What worked last year might not work this year. Economic cycles, new technologies, and even trader behavior shape market conditions. Pros don't marry one strategy, they adapt to the environment. Just like a surfer adjusts to different waves, traders adjust to different market cycles. How to recognize when your edge is fading. More losing streaks than usual, despite discipline. Setups that used to be high probability no longer play out. Not to be, your bread and butter trades feel forced or unclear. If the market feels different, it probably is. The key is awareness. Journals and stats help you see the shift before your account takes the hit. Tips for adjusting without abandoning discipline. Test small. When tweaking, risk less until you prove consistency again. Add context. A strategy may still work, but only in certain conditions. Trend versus range. Stay flexible. Learn when to sit out instead of forcing trades. Keep the core. Don't throw everything away. Refine what already works instead of starting over. Survival mindset. Adapt or get left behind. The market punishes rigidity. The trader who insists this strategy always works won't last. The winners evolve while others cling to the past. Adaptation doesn't mean chasing every trend. It means staying sharp, aware, and willing to adjust. In nature, the strongest don't survive. The most adaptable do. Trading is no different. The market is alive. It shifts, it changes, it evolves. If you want to thrive, don't fight the change. Flow with it. Adaptation is your armor. Without it, you're history. Chapter 14. The long game, thinking in decades. Most traders fail because they think in days. The greats, they think in decades. Trading isn't about chasing luck. It's about building a business, a system, and ultimately, a legacy. How to treat trading like building a business, not chasing luck. A business tracks profits, expenses, and risks. A trader should too. Businesses don't expect profit. Chapter 15. The Final Truth. Master yourself. Master the market. If there's one lesson I want you to remember from this entire audiobook, it's this. Trading is 90% psychology and only 10% strategy. The charts don't beat you. The market doesn't beat you. You beat yourself. Why the battle is never with the market. It's with yourself. The market doesn't care about your hopes, fears, or goals. Every loss you've taken came not from the market, but from your reactions to it. Fear makes you cut winners too soon. Greed makes you hold losers too long. Impatience makes you overtrade. The market is neutral. You are the variable. The final truth. Mastery in trading isn't about finding the perfect setup. It's about mastering your emotions. You don't need to predict the market. You need to control you. When your mind is calm, disciplined, and focused, the strategy you use almost doesn't matter. Master your mind, and the market will follow. The pro trader isn't someone with superhuman intelligence. It's someone who has built patience, discipline, and control over themselves. Your journey doesn't end here. It begins. Keep journaling, keep refining, keep learning. Don't chase perfection, chase consistency. And most importantly, stay in the game long enough to win it. If you commit to mastering yourself, trading will become not just a skill, but a path to freedom.